So round one of the playoffs is officially underway, and Kyle Busch is already lashing out over the media. Let's discuss this topic here. What's going on, everybody? Cool 200 here, back with another video. Welcome back to the NASCAR Lounge. Jam-packed episode here today. Let's just go over briefly the race here. So Clint Bowyer, after 12 years of not being on the pole, finally gets a pole award here. And then early on, Kyle Busch ran into some trouble. He got into the wall, was 2 laps down for most of the race until later. Joey Logano then would win stage 1. And then Eric Jones had some transmission issues, was stuck in second gear. He would go to the garage, 13 laps down, finishing 36th. So terrible day for him. Martin Truex Jr. Would win stage 2. Blaney was side drafting Byron really hard, and he would ultimately have Byron cut down a tire, and no further damage besides a tire cut, but that would set Byron way back. A crazy restart leads to Kurt Busch getting smacked around a little bit. 3-4 wide there. Restarts were awesome. 3-4 wide. Kurt Busch got a little bit of damage on that restart, and he blew a left front tire, and he would go up and smack the wall, finishing allegedly 39th. Kyle Busch at the end of the race, which is where the media lashing really took place, would run into the back of Garrett Smithley, who was allegedly just running his line, but the closing rate was so quick that Kyle Busch would not have enough time to slow down and turn down the track. Can I remind you, William Byron and Alex Bowman got past Garrett Smithley without a problem, but Kyle Busch just ultimately ran into the back and just crushed the nose of that Eminence Camry, and Kyle Busch would have some strong words to say about that. We'll find some clips here in a minute. And finally, MTJ, Martin Truex Jr., would punch his ticket into the next round with a win here at Las Vegas. So, without further ado, I'm sorry there's no pictures. I wanted to get through that quickly because I don't have a lot of time and there's a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and first look at your top 10. That will be right over here, of course. Okay, so as you can see over here, you have first is Martin Truex Jr. Had a pretty solid day. He ran up front most of the day. Of course, won stage 2 and the race. Kevin Harvick, unlike his teammates slipping back, he would stay up at the front most of the day as well. Led a pretty good amount of laps. But second, so strong day for Harvick. Brad Keselowski actually was the opposite of both MTJ and Kevin Happy Harvick. He would actually run in the back of the field, about 18th to 20th really all day. He was my pick to win, but the two, after having the hood up on pit road, fixing springs and shocks and suspension stuff and all that, he would bounce back for a third. That's a solid day for Brad Keselowski. Chase Elliott with a nice strong run there in fourth. Ran there again pretty much all day. Ryan Blaney, actually have him out of the round of 16. Really impressed me Sunday. It's a pretty good day there for Ryan Blaney. Alex Bowman really showed some light there at the end of the race. He finishes 6th. I really like that nationwide paint scheme. Lionel, please make it. William Byron, even after spinning out, comes 7th. Really strong day for him. I had him, I think, also missing. No, I have him moving on to the round of 12. Hopefully he keeps my prediction alive. So far, so good. Kyle Larson, my man, Kyle Larson would finish 8th. Right now, he's sitting in 8th place with 17 points to the good. So anything could happen to Larson. But sitting okay right now. Hopefully he can get some more points. By the way, we will look at the playoffs here in a second. Joey Logano, who led and won stage 1, would ultimately finish 9th. He also had some damage from stage 3 collision. He would ultimately hit the wall and stuff, so tough day for the 22 crew. And finishing out the top 10, we thought he was going to be a miss for sure because we thought he would run 18th. Ryan Newman proving that he deserves to be in the round of 16. Denny Hamlin back there, Eric Almirola 13th, not good for that Smithfield team. Really need to turn things around if they want to make it out of the round of 16. Same with Denny Hamlin. He's sitting good right now, but 15th needs a solid day here sometime. Who else? Kyle Busch in 19th. I've already mentioned why he finished there. Clint Boyer in 25th. He would also have tire problems. After a restart, he would have to come into pit road, ultimately leaving him 25th. And then, like I mentioned, Eric Jones having transmission problems, and Kurt Busch finishing 39th. So there are your 16 drivers for the round of 16, of course. Now, before we talk about and lash on Kyle Busch here just a little bit, let's go ahead and look at your playoff standings here. Alright, so hopefully you guys see the picture like I do here. So, of course, first is Martin Truex Jr., of course, advancing. Second is Kevin Harvick. He's perfectly fine for this round. Joey Logano as well with 48 points. Third, Kyle Busch had a 45-point cushion now with 36. Even after finishing 19th, he's good for now. Brad Keselowski there in 5th, 31 points above. Looking solid. Chase Elliott there at 30th, or 6th, sitting 30 points above the good. I'd say he just needs some more solid days, and he's good. Denny Hamlin, 29 points above. Again, just like Chase Elliott, just needs a few more solid days. No more 15th place finishes for Denny Hamlin. He's doing all right. Kyle Larson, like I mentioned, 17 points to the good in 8th. He needs to get some stage points. He really needs to get some stage points to get up there and run with even Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski. So Kyle Larson needing to step it up. William Byron, only 13 points to the good. I'd be a little worried if I was William Byron. 9th there. He can get knocked out at any point. Any more tire troubles that lead to him actually getting damage could really set him back. Ryan Blaney there in 12th, same thing. Just needing some more of those solid days like he had there at Las Vegas. Alex Bowman can't finish 10th every week, so he needs to do what he did at Las Vegas and just really grab some stage points. Same with Eric Almirola in 6th, or plus 6 above the good there in 12th. The last one, making it so far into the round of 12. I had him making it to the round of 12, so we'll see what happens. He just cannot have any more of those terrible finishes. Then you see Ryan Newman there, only minus 6 points above the good, or below the good. He has no stage points, so he's already in a hole trying to dig himself out. He needs to start focusing on those stages, really take advantage of those stage points if he can, and just try and grab some of those. Kurt Busch, allegedly minus 14 now, below the good. That is not good for Kurt Busch. He needs to find something here, get some more stage points for sure. That wreck, he can't have any more of those for sure. Clint Boyer, in a almost must-win situation, really needs to collect some stage wins. Clint Boyer, I have him out. I think he's done. And Eric Jones, minus 26. Oof, minus 26. That's not good. He definitely needs to get some stage points, some stage wins. He may be in a must-win situation. Not good for Eric Jones. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to show you a real quick 40-second clip here of Kyle Busch after the media, after the contact with Garrett Smithley, and what his take was on the contact and what he thinks of drivers like him.
I don't know. Was told he was going to go high. I thought he was going to go high. He went middle because Thought he was going to go high. And killed our day. I don't know. I mean, should have run 4th probably, but instead 19th. I don't know. We're the top echelon of motorsports, and we got guys that have never won late model races running out here on the racetrack. It's pathetic. They don't know where to go. So, what else do you do?
And for you guys just going through the playoffs, you had that 45-point buffer. Do you fall back on that? Is it really sticking your mind at all?
It's pathetic to have to lean on insurance. My premiums are going to go up.
So there you guys heard it, and oh my gosh, did he roast these poor drivers. Garrett Smithley just out there trying to log some laps, trying to build Rick Ware Racing up here just a little bit. Once was a 1-car team, now had 4 cars earlier in the year on the track. They're just field fillers, yes, but they're out there doing their job, trying to just collect as much money really as they can and build a race team. And Kyle Busch had some very strong words to say. He mentioned having drivers out here in the Cup Series that have not even won late model races. That's harsh, yes, but also true. Who is Garrett Smithley? I knew he drove the 0 in Xfinity, but did absolutely nothing, really. So, I kind of see where he's coming from, but I'm on Garrett Smithley's side. Smithley did absolutely nothing. He held his line. Like I mentioned, Byron Bowman got by him perfectly fine. Just Kyle Busch being Kyle Busch, really. I understand the frustration, but it's to an extent. I mean, Jimmy Johnson wrecked last week, and it was his fault. This one was Kyle Busch's fault. Completely Kyle Busch's fault. Saw Smithley there, should have went to the bottom. Don't estimate if he's going to go to the top of the middle. Take the safe route, go to the bottom, just like Byron and Bowman did. He's a champion. Certified champion. 2015 was a little weird, but you just can't have these mistakes if you're Kyle Busch, and he's beating himself for it, or beating Smithley for it, I guess. So, like I mentioned, Jimmy Johnson wrecked last week, and he missed the playoffs for the first time in his career. It was all over the news and everything. And he goes out there right to NBC and just talks about it like the 7-time champ that he is. I personally don't like Jimmy Johnson, but that is a respectful, humble human being right there. Now I'm going to show you one other clip where he just does not care about the media whatsoever.
What happened there with the 53 there late?
52, get it right. Don't know.
How did that impact your car?
Killed it.
What did you think? Were you happy that you were able to come back after the early damage
Nope.
to your car? What happened there at the beginning of the race?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Sure. How about the heat? What effect did the
Felt
heat
great.
have on you? Fine out there the whole time?
Any thoughts that you're going to a place where you won last year in Richmond?
Nope, can't pass there.
You feel okay about your chances overall?
Don't care.
Does it help anything at all that you have the bonus points coming in here, coming out of this race?
Just here so I don't get fined.
Do you feel like if you had been able to get the top 10,
I'm answering the dumbest questions over and over again. Am I good? We're waiting for NBC. We've got NBC coming for you. Yep.
At the beginning, I couldn't get in here. Huh?
So there you guys saw it there, a 1-minute clip. My God. He just stands there with his drink, just barely wanted to answer questions. He just does not care at all. This is the typical Kyle Busch that we see, and I mean, I understand the frustration, like I said, but it's to an extent, man. You're there to answer the questions. They're supposed to be there so you can rant, and he just sipping on his water bottle, just doesn't care. And then he turns around and he yells at one of his own guys that, is there to make sure that he answers the press, and just screaming at him, cussing at him. It's typical Kyle Busch, but just does not need to be happening. You're one of the faces of NASCAR. And to me, I feel like that is burying yourself and NASCAR's name just a little bit under the dirt. Mostly Kyle Busch, though. But, yeah, this is just why I don't like Kyle Busch. I like that he lashes out and speaks the truth, but he also can be a big complainer. And this just kind of shows it. Like I said, Garrett Smithley, in my opinion, did nothing wrong. Held his line, and Kyle Busch just ran into him. It's a racing accident. I get that these lap cars do get in the way, but, you know, it is what it is. So, anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the race. It was okay. It was kind of hard to pass, but the crashes in the third stage kind of made it a little better, a little more exciting. But the finish was really uneventful. MTJ had the win. I had already marked it down 3 laps before the race was ending. So, anyways, guys, with that being said, I am sorry that this is on a Tuesday. Race ended at 10:12. I had to go to bed. So, maybe this Monday night, I wish it could be up before Tuesday, but I don't have an extra day in there. So, yeah. Sorry this is kind of old news now, but Kyle Busch left Las Vegas with us laughing at him. So, there's that. And I got a lot of people talking, so maybe that's a good thing, maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Let me know which side you're on, Smithley or Busch. I'm on Smithley. You know, it is what it is, but, you know. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and we go to Richmond next, and then the Roval, so, interesting. We got a mile and a half, and then we got the 0.75 mile at Richmond, and then we got the Roval, so, should be a good round. Have a good one, and peace